In beauty I walk. With beauty before me I walk. With beauty behind me I walk. With beauty above me I walk. With beauty around me I walk. I walk with beauty before me. I walk with beauty behind me. I walk with beauty below me. I walk with beauty above me. I walk with beauty around me. My words are beautiful. In beauty all day may I walk. Through the returning seasons may I walk. On the trail marked with pollen may I walk. With dew about my feet may I walk. In old age wandering on a trail of beauty, lively may I walk. In old age wandering on a trail of beauty, living again, may I walk. Let's get into that comfortable position of receptivity and alertness. If you just rest your hands facing up on your lap and putting your attention between your eyebrows so that it seems to just emit from the center of your forehead. And then from that peak, letting everything else just fall. The tension around the eyes, let it fall. The tension in the jaw. The stiffness of the neck. And straightening the back of the neck by just a millimeter. Feeling that relaxation in your face, in the muscles behind the ear, on the crown of the head. And then straightening the back just a little bit. As much as you're comfortable doing. And letting the shoulders relax. And then creaking down the drawbridge over the heart, where we protect everything vulnerable about us. And just as an experiment for the next half an hour, to keep the door wide open. So many teachers say it's not about just bursting open. It's about not closing. How when we get into those spaces where we feel openness, like we are feeling now, like we feel together, and which I feel so strongly when I'm with you all, to just carry that with you, which is the subject of today's poem. To carry that reverence and openness with you. Maybe feeling smile in your heart that reaches every cell so that your whole body is smiling. Not just the face that you present to the world, but your whole body. Your knees are smiling. Your belly your elbows, smiling the way you smile when a child walks into the room and just lights everything up. Feeling that smile in every cell of your body. And then softening the belly. Feeling your feet flat on the earth if you're sitting. Feeling the pull of your body if you're on a cushion down into the earth. Now we're in the cathedral of the body again. Now we can look at its frescoes, its huge ceiling and its buttresses and its nave and its apse, the enormity. What each of us actually is. Breathing into the count of 4. A little pause at the top. And then breathing out to the count of 5. Let's just do that 3 times. We've been talking about facing fear, turning around and looking at it, and watching it turn into flowers. The first 3 poems this semester have been about looking deeply into our fears and the source of them. And today's poem is the first of many that will be about the flowers, the flowering of that activity. Breathing in, I know this is an illusory world. Breathing out, I choose this world to help relieve the suffering of others. Walking in beauty. In beauty I walk. With beauty before me I walk. With beauty behind me I walk. With beauty above me I walk. With beauty around me I walk. I walk with beauty before me. I walk with beauty behind me. I walk with beauty below me. I walk with beauty above me. I walk with beauty around me. My words will be beautiful. In beauty all day may I walk. Through the returning seasons may I walk. On the trail marked with pollen may I walk. With dew about my feet may I walk. In old age wandering on a trail of beauty, lively may I walk. In old age wandering on a trail of beauty, living again, may I walk. This is a poem about meeting the sublime with great reverence. Yesterday, in fact, I had a sublime experience. I attended an event in which a dance was given by my friend and colleague here, Chuna Mackenzie, who's a Yupik traditional dancer. And Chuna grew up in a village on the coast of the Bering Sea in Alaska. His ancestors have lived there on both sides of the sea for at least 3,000 years, if not 10,000 years, since the land bridge was exposed when the glaciers receded. This is an unimaginably old culture whose traditions go back literally to a time before history. Yupik means genuine person or the real people. And he was so generous in his dance. Behind him was a film of the elders watching the dance. And he was dancing for us in an enormous room. And it was so moving to me that he was giving this dance to us as a gift who knew nothing of it and who knew no context of it. And so like a translator offering footnotes, he told us the story of the dance. And he said once he asked his grandmother, why do we have to wear all of these heavy clothes while we're dancing? Why do I have to wear this fur parka and this headdress? And why these fans? And why all of these banners and these drums? Why does any of that matter? And he said that she told him, you always have to bring something beautiful when you meet the dead, when you speak to the ancestors. You can't come empty-handed, he said. And along the walls were pictures of masks that are now in museums, masks that have been removed from that place and now are in places like Berlin for people to look at out of context. But the masks still held this powerful presence because inside each of them was a smiling face. Inside the mask of the kayak was a smiling face. Every object, every animal, everything, every particle, every separate element of life had a soul with a face. And he said that remembering the face of these objects and animals helped you to get into a space of reverence in meeting them. So that when you were killing the seal so that you could stay alive, you were able to feel thankful and to offer gratitude to the seal in a way that was making the connection. It wasn't just ritual, it was a felt connection. And I thought, can I meet the world this way? Can I not come to the world for 1 minute empty-handed? Can I bring something beautiful on the path that I'm walking? Even if I'm going from here to the store? Can I not go empty-handed? And that's the point of the Navajo blessing. That's the point of the pollen path. The Navajo and the Apache actually migrated from Alaska. There is a very distant relationship between their culture and Chuna's culture, the Yupik people. So in its way, it's calling out the spirit face of everything too. And even though this is hard to sustain, even trying brings out the liveliness that this prayer is talking about. It offers a rhythm that we can enter, a current that we can swim in for just a minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, a half an hour every day. And that's what our practice is too. Our practice is entering into that current of liveliness where we go back into our body and we remember the cathedral in which we are. And I started to think after yesterday, where is this wisdom in, say, mystical Christianity? And it's all over the place. There's a passage from Meister Eckhart. He says, I say we should know and recognize the nobility of being. No creature is so small that it doesn't desire being. When caterpillars fall from trees, they climb back up the wall so that they can preserve their being. That's how noble being is. This was written 800 years ago. In the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna tells Arjuna, all worlds, all beings are strung upon me like pearls on a single thread. And just last week in the Borghese Gallery, I saw Daphne turning into a laurel tree. It's there in Rome too. That laurel tree is the transmutation of a goddess. And so when I meet the laurel tree, I'm meeting something divine. Everything is that God in disguise. Here it is again. In beauty I walk. With beauty before me I walk. With beauty behind me I walk. With beauty above me I walk. With beauty around me I walk. I walk with beauty before me. I walk with beauty behind me. I walk with beauty below me. I walk with beauty above me. I walk with beauty around me. My words will be beautiful. In beauty all day may I walk. Through the returning seasons may I walk. On the trail marked with pollen may I walk. With dew about my feet may I walk. In old age, wandering on a trail of beauty, lively may I walk. In old age, wandering on a trail of beauty, living again, may I walk. Let's do a little pollen path meditation, bowing to these beauties, getting back into that position of alert receptivity, straightening the back and the neck, feeling your awareness again at the center of your forehead. Softening the shoulders. So that everything falls around that conduit between the heart and the head. And we bow to beauty behind us, which is the beauty of the body. We bow to the body and everything that's happened to it, everything that it's born to bring us here. The body is the history of everything that's happened. Borges wrote that the body forgets nothing. The caterpillar climbs the tree again and again. That's how noble it is, this being in the body. Feeling that pause and the allowing. It all comes when we return to the body. And double downing on that softening of the shoulders. Double downing on that smile in the heart and feeling every cell smiling. And then we bow to the beauty before us. The beauty before us is in the reverence of the mind that can imagine and heal. We have the power to heal and regenerate. We have the power to choose in some narrow way how the next moment might be slightly different from this moment. If the body has brought us to this inevitable space of right now, the next moment has to do with the vision of the mind. John O'Donohue says, when the unconscious becomes illuminated, its darker forces no longer hold us prisoner. The work of freedom is slow and unpredictable, but it's precisely at this threshold that each individual is the custodian of their own transfiguration. The beauty before us is how we might become the custodian of our own transfiguration. Feeling that open drawbridge, the heart, all the guards gone, wide open. And we bow to the beauty above us. It's in reverence for the single thread upon which all of these separate pearls are strung, whatever you call that. Logos, God, Holy Spirit, Buddha nature, Krishna, Jesus. We bow to the beauty above us, the single thread upon which all of these separate pearls are strung. And then we bow to the beauty below us. We bow in reverence for the dead who lived on top of this world like we are living on top of this world. They walked on top of the world like we walk on top of the world. This was their world once, and they've gone back into it. And we're walking on top of all of those and all of the beings who lived before us. Thich Nhat Hanh says, when we walk on the earth, let the soles of our feet feel like they're kissing the grass. We have to bow to the beauty below us. That's what Shuna did. Here he is. I took this picture yesterday. Bowing to the beauty below us. Walking in beauty. In beauty I walk. With beauty before me I walk. With beauty behind me I walk. With beauty above me I walk. With beauty around me I walk. I walk with beauty before me. I walk with beauty behind me. I walk with beauty below me. I walk with beauty above me. I walk with beauty around me. My words will be beautiful. In beauty all day may I walk. Through the returning seasons may I walk. On the trail marked with pollen may I walk. With dew about my feet may I walk. In old age wandering on a trail of beauty, lively may I walk. In old age wandering on a trail of beauty, living again, may I walk.